players are going to be switching up their strategies here in game number 2. Spawning in the top left position as the red Protoss player, representing Team Dignitas. Incredibly strong record at I-Series, including victories outright. But this is the strongest field we've ever had. And he is at match point, possibly losing his first best of 3. Can he come back? It is Dignitas BlinG. His opponent spawns in the bottom left-hand position as the blue Terran player, exhibiting some good usage of Ghosts in the late game there. Very Wings of Liberty-esque army composition, but using it very effectively, denying the 4th and 5th bases and ultimately winning the game. Can he do so twice in a row, though, because he's not out of the woods yet? Representing Western Wolves, we have Sting.
I like how you say Wings of Liberty-esque. I would have said ish, which sounds a lot worse.
Esque.
And Sting here is not going to go for the quick wall-off at his ramp. He's made the barracks near his command center. He's made the depot in his main. He's going to go for the very quick refinery here again. And BlinG again going for his second pylon behind his assimilator. He's going to look maybe to do some sort of wall-off to make it easier to defend against those drops that Protosses are so afraid of.
Yeah, this is just really, really nice. And with the pylon there, of course, he doesn't really block his own defending units because he can warp in, of course, on that side of the pylon if he absolutely needs to. It's just showing he's played a lot of games now. You mentioned BlinG's very, very high on the GM ladder at the moment. He has a lot of experience under his belt in Heart of the Swarm, and he's really exhibiting that, like, just small things in his gameplay. It's become very natural to him now. Like a lot of players, you might see them when they're under pressure, they maybe forget to wall off behind there or something. It's not that they don't know how to do it, it's more just, it's not subconscious enough because they haven't played that many games. And BlinG obviously has played absolutely hundreds and hundreds.
He looked very solid in last game, actually. You know, I compare my play to his a bunch while I watch. It's like a reflex. And he was opening Robo and 3 gates, and I've been doing really bad with this, so I was really paying attention to what he was doing. And then in the end, he held the first harass very well.
Yeah,
he transitioned really very easily from there. He built a good economy from there. And I was looking at the game and I was thinking, well, I think I would have done much worse if I opened like this. So there was a couple choices I disagreed with. For example, getting the BlinG instead of charge. But yeah, that's just a different style. And he managed to make it work until this very late game where he took a big bad engagement. And in this game, if he plays as solidly as he did in the previous one and he doesn't make mistakes, he doesn't repeat the same mistakes, I think he might be able to win.
It's possible. Sting going for the same opening, so it looks like BlinG's going to just have basically play better against the same thing. His Nexus is currently about halfway done. We have another gateway going down in his main base, gateways 2 and 3. Far away, of course, in the bottom left-hand corner in the hopes that one scan might not see all the buildings. It's really nice to be able to spread your buildings out like that. And the Mothership Core is now out for him as well.
He's going to start a Robo in front of the SCV scouting in his mains. Sting being able to see he's playing against a very standard build, the exact same build he faced in the previous game. Oh, he sacrificed his Zealot, I think. Did he? Oh no, he sent it back to the middle of the map. So
yeah, BlinG hasn't lost anything yet in this game, so not too bad coming out of there from him. Of course, the SCV Scout going down for Sting. The current work supply is 27 to 22 in favor of BlinG, and we have got the second orbital command about to pop in, and a very nice Widow Mine there. So
Stalker getting caught in the middle of the map here for a second, almost died, but he was able to save it on time. And BlinG is going to want to look to make an observer very quickly here, and when you're in this position versus a Terran, and you know he most likely is opening with quick medivac, you're going to be very aware of the dropping possibilities between your 2 bases. And I think BlinG is going to have to be ready for this. Wait a minute, where is his Mothership Core?
I think it was attacking the unbuildable plate. There we go.
So it got enough energy for a photon overcharge here, so he should be able to defend quite easily if he's well placed. But Sting right now is moving towards the front of BlinG's base, and is he really going to attack?
This yet. He doesn't actually see it. Now he sees it. Is photon overcharge going to go at the natural? And will we? Okay, so there we go. And of course, sometimes, especially if you have like quick units, it's potentially feasible. Oh, is he going to get that Widow Mine burrowed in time? And no, it's definitely going to go down there. So unfortunately, a little bit of mismicro there from Sting. BlinG holding it quite well with that overcharge. Some players, of course, if you have like quite quick units, you need to be especially careful because you put the photon overcharge on the Nexus at your natural, and then he runs straight up the ramp.
Yeah, I totally agree. But 4 medivacs here almost caught 4 Stalkers almost caught a medivac, bring it down to half hit points. And I was surprised Sting unburrowed the first mine because it was about to detonate on a couple of probes here. Why did he detonate it?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Perhaps we might have to look into hotkeys, but at the end of the day, just not too much damage being done there. I agree. A couple of probes could have been killed off. Of course, it wouldn't have made a game-changing difference there necessarily. Yeah. But yeah, BlinG held that off quite well.
Sting has killed 1 Zealot so far in this game. And BlinG has killed 2 SCVs, and right now he's moving forward. He realizes, you know, in this type of game where you've lost nearly nothing and you've killed a bunch of units, sometimes you're gonna think you have enough of an advantage to attack and maybe do some damage. So BlinG is gonna, actually he's not really planning to attack here. He's gonna poke up the front of Sting's base, he's gonna snipe a mine and then pull back. And Sting right now is going into a defensive posture. He's thinking, well, he really attack me here in a second. The answer is no. BlinG is about to take a third. I think he's adding on a couple extra gates, and he's going for the Dark Shrine in his main.
Oh, wow.
And he's already proxied the pylon, so he's already thinking ahead. He's going to want to send a whole bunch of DTs, not like in the previous game where he sent only one that ended up not doing any damage, really.
Yeah, exactly. He wants to definitely pack a much bigger punch than he did last game. And so far, he's been playing very well indeed. Like you mentioned, only the Zealot lost so far. Observer is going to get taken out at the natural expansion there. So BlinG will be able to move his units out freely without Sting... sorry, the other way around, without him actually spotting the units there. Cool stuff. And back at home, in the meantime, Mothership Core still on a lot of energy. We have a charge now being researched from BlinG as well, and he's already got Blink, so like we pointed out, Blink first.
Oh,
and
he might get a
extra
medevac.
gates.
And he does get it, yeah. Nice Blink here by BlinG. His Dark Shrine is about to finish, and I like that BlinG, he added on a lot of extra gateways before going for the third. He's gone up to 6 gateways, and he's delayed his third a lot, but I think he's going to send DTs, and we have no turret ready, but Sting is going for a big pressure here. The army supply right now. 39 for Sting, 41 for BlinG. He should be fine, but he's going to need great force fields and positioning.
Yep, and let's check how many force fields those sentries have. Okay, there's a decent amount of energy on them, and an observer above the army as well. Sting trying to move up the lower half of the ramp, seeing if he could bait some force fields out, and BlinG not falling for the bait at all. And it looks like Sting's decided not to press the issue here. He's going to move back towards the center of the map. The worker supply is dead even at this point in the game at 55, and BlinG, well, basically...
Oh, and Sting saw the DTs. Sting just saw the DTs. He was looking at his units down his ramp, so he's going to be able to maybe scan on time, but he doesn't have the energy.
Oh my goodness, that turret in the natural is fighting to get put up at the moment. It's about halfway. The DT doing a lot of damage in the meantime. He's actually going to take out the turret as well. And now the SEV's getting taken out left, right, and center. 2 more DTs in the main base. The turret goes up, but there are no units here. Number of workers killed 14, 15 and counting. And BlinG is going to be very happy with this harassment. The number of workers at the moment, 59 to 44 in BlinG's favor.
Yeah, and he's going to transfer probes to his third momentarily. He's taking into Templars behind this. He's going to add a bunch of extra gates. I think he should go up to at least 12. And BlinG is going to find himself in a great position. I mean, he already has a proxy pylon. He's going to keep on sending DTs, maybe, to just force some scans out of his opponent, considering the great economy he has. He should definitely go into his second forge, and that's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to add a second forge. He's already researching ground armor level 2. BlinG right now in a great position.
Yeah, he's doing fantastically this game compared to last game. He's just, everything just seems that much more crisp. We can see now we have the probes going towards the third, getting both those gases, and we have a little bit of a... I think Sting basically got to a point where he recognized this. He went, well, I haven't lost a stupid amount until the DTs actually got into my base. I think now is time to do something drastic, and he's pulled his SCVs as well. 118 supply to 133, and a lot of this will come down to...
This is going to reach BlinG's base before he can have Storm here, and BlinG is not ready. He's finally going to see this, but last second he cannot miss a force field here.
Oh, 3 force fields keeping the entirety of the army out. And Sting's just going to go towards a third base, of course, very vulnerable at the moment. And nice positioning the army in the middle there, allowing that factory to get good vision. And a small amount of units might be able to take the third base out here. How many SCVs do we still have mining at home from Sting? The natural looks okay, so mostly pulled from the main. And here we go. Engagement. Sting actually coming at him from the high ground as well. A decent amount of DPS being done here. And this is not a terrible engagement for our Terran player, but Zealots are on the high ground as well. Photon Overcharge on the third, able to pick apart a couple of bio units, and looks like BlinG is going to be able to force this away.
Yeah, he had enough here. I mean, Sting's army only 1-1. BlinG has 2 armor. Those Zealots, they never die. He even had a couple Archons with them, and Sting is going to be in a really bad position behind this. I mean, he has no supply. He's trying to snipe a couple probes in the expansion here, but he's only on 32 SCV to 63 probes. BlinG, he can go for a big chrono boost on a couple probes here. He's already on 2 Forges. He's tech to Storm. He didn't even cancel Storm here. I would have panicked. I would have cancelled Storm, but no, he let it finish. And I think BlinG, he should be able to hit a very big timing to finish off his Korean opponent here in a minute.
Yeah, I think so. BlinG has over double the work supply of his opponent at the moment. He's at 70 versus just the 34 from Sting. He wants to wait until he has maybe a couple more units just to be absolutely sure he can put the icing on the cake here. And then I think, oh, not quite getting those there. That medevac on 1 hit point.
Yeah.
So close.
And what BlinG does so well is observers. He has 4 observers in every game. If we look at his vision, he has like 3 beats and Sting's base, and even has 1 at his Force base, which now is able to spot those medivacs. Oh, Sting gonna try for a small drop in the middle. Might be able to get a Templar. No, nice feedback on one of those medivacs. He's actually done some damage. He might blink up there, but not enough Stalkers actually.
He's just gonna, okay, taking apart the medevac there. Gonna lose a couple of Stalkers, and now these units are actually stuck here. Can he blink back with the last one? No, the cooldown, not just yet. 148 to 98 supply though. BlinG is currently down, up rather by over.
Those Marauders are stuck. They're in a prison, man, in a prison of rocks. And I think BlinG right now is looking to finish the game. He's warped a couple Stalkers, so he has to be careful. Sting is gonna move out.
A couple of preemptive storms. They're not actually catching anything at the moment. A scan going forward, trying to pick off the Templars, managing to get 1. Will he get 2? He does get 2. A third one going down now as well, and the fourth one. Really nice mini pickups here from Sting, but at the end of the day, he is still down by 50 supply. Those Marauders in their Dustin-Browder prison over on the left-hand side of the map can't do anything to contribute. The Archon stuck in the back here, unable to get the splash damage done. Good kiting backwards here from Sting, as Stalk is trying to blink forward to get some damage, but so many Zealots in this composition. It takes him forever to die. GG, and BlinG